Abusia Ghana Mampani, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a Juma warrior no Edoson. Na Wudikai Echo, a year Campiski, Echo Bie, a Africa Oil Week, ano Oye, Wabipimu Afienya. Na the big pusher, Wakan Wasama Kaka, what did 10 billion US dollars and a Eshemono, a dear Nede and Oshasi in way, a Afienya-Dawhenya-Dodowa Echo, a Yedowenya, a Piny in Ano, a dear. Will be Trahumum, Amasa Panya. A 1 for Efaswa, Ukita Shenya, a year supercar, and as a sports car, Crana, I just said, we chon twice a crack crassa, Dicoduno. Ebema, I am more trouble now, Ubiet Miapasu, and ya nonco, the big push agenda no. Ghana Mampani, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Chim say, and no more be and a shim rehabilitation near ye trying for fraud, near ye sin for just a Dawson. I was ha. Ghana News TV so and when you go our no. Mr. Sen indeed you can about him. One subscribe, watch the amam din, and in Nana, Sifa, Bubu. Mr. also said, woman on it, no, also send this cabefia. Lemfi, your promotions from Comoset will send €50 every Europe about my Ghana move. And I said, Dodo, I brought side about my Ghana move. And I said, will send it $50 a free. I'm on near USA in Canada about my Ghana move. To mobile money, mu and answer to banker. Ubenya 2% of scanner was sending an asha. Inti send this cadodo na woman so amount 2% was a scanner so. So promotion a dear bell last year could see October September in Bosome ne die toso eduasa. It's Bomodian first aquaniano so na enjoy. Bomodian news a shame no much me promotion is from Kuyam wet me enjoy. Me and Goti Ghana Mampani, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Yeah. Fellow Ghanaian citizens, in 2020, when I ran the manifesto that we put forward to the people of Ghana included this same program we call the Big Push. The World Bank had estimated that Ghana suffers a deficit of $1.5 billion every year in infrastructure investment, especially in the road sector. And so the idea of the Big Push was to set aside and prioritize investment into the infrastructure sector, especially in roads. And so in 2020, in our manifesto, you would have seen the Big Push, and we said that we're going to invest $2 billion every year in infrastructure, especially in roads. Unfortunately, we did not win that election. And so the Big Push remained a dream yet to be born. By the grace of God, in 2024, the people of Ghana gave NDC the mandate. And that gave rebirth to the Big Push program. And so it is a manifesto promise upon which the people of Ghana voted for us in 2024. Indeed, I remember when I went to the palace of one of our traditional rulers during the campaign. And he told me, he said, President Mahama, we will vote for you. But if we vote for you, if you don't do anything else, just fix all the roads in Ghana for us, and we'll be satisfied. And so that had stuck in my head since. And so from January 7th, we've been packaging, designing road projects across the length and breadth of the country. The Big Push touches all the 16 regions in this country. Every region is going to benefit from its share of the Big Push programs. Now somebody will ask, what's the criteria for choosing those projects? Our first priority was to take roads that connect one regional capital to another. We believe that it should be easy for people to travel from one capital to another capital. So it should be easy for people to travel from Accra to the capital of the Volta region. It should be easy for people to travel from Accra to the capital of the Cape Coast Central region. It should be easy for people to travel from the Upper West capital, Wa, to the Upper East capital, Bolgatanga. So that was our first priority. Then our second priority was to select routes that link district to district. We have 261 districts in Ghana. And so we believe that districts that are adjoining should have good roads linking their district capitals to each other. Then the third priority was to give priority to food producing areas and industrial manufacturing areas. So we selected all the food growing areas, major food growing areas in the country, and we looked at the roads in those areas and we targeted them and added them to the big push. So that has been the criteria with which we have selected the roads. Today's sod cutting is the first, but we're going to cut sod in 5 different areas to mark the start of the whole Big Push program. And so today, the people of Afienya-Dawhenya-Dodowa, you are making history by being first to kick off the whole Big Push program. We've gone through a very rigorous procedure to choose the contractors who will work on the Big Push projects. And that is because we believe that quality and speed is important. And so we've gone through all the contractors. We've looked at their capacity. Does he have an asphalt plant? How many asphalt plants does he have? Does he have enough dump trucks to be able to move the gravel? Does he have enough graders to spread it? Does he have enough rollers to compact the road? The quality of a road depends on compaction. If you compact it well and you put the bitumen on it, the road will last forever. But in some cases, contractors are in a hurry, so they just compact the sub-base loosely and then they put the quota on it. In a few months, when heavy trucks pass on it, before you see the road is failing, is sinking. We don't want that in the Big Push. So, majority of the contractors selected for the Big Push are Ghanaian contractors, because we believe that we must build the capacity of our own contractors. We believe in the performance and ingenuity of the Ghanaian contractor. And so several of our contractors have the same capacity as any foreign contractor. And so that is how we have selected them. There are a few wheelbarrow contractors who have come to me. Oh, I hear they're distributing projects under the Big Push. I want one. I said, my friend, this is not for wheelbarrow contractors. You are my friend, but I won't give you because it's not for wheelbarrow contractors. And so we also have selected a few foreign contractors, because before we came into office, some of the contractors had been given active contracts and the contracts had not been terminated. And so what we've done is, even though those projects were ongoing, we have repackaged them and added them to the Big Push so that we can continue them and finish them quickly. Today's sod cutting covers the following areas: the Afienya-Dawhenya-Dodowa Road. During the campaign, towards the closing days of the campaign, I passed on this road, and I myself saw how the road was. And I remember we held a rally at Afienya, and I made a definite promise to the people that when I come, if there's one road I'll start first, it's the Afienya-Dawhenya-Dodowa Road. So today is promise delivered, promise made, promise delivered. This sod cutting also covers the first phase of the Tema-Aflao Road, the dualization of the Tema-Aflao Road. And so the sod cutting covers that too. Then it also covers the dualization of the Ashaman-Asuchari Road. That one is already ongoing. There's a contractor on it. And so the road will continue. It also covers Oyibi-Apollonia-Afienya Road. Then we also have Dodowa, Somanya, and Somanya Town roads. And then we have Shire Hills, Doriumu to Dodowa Road. There are other roads in Greater Accra that have stalled. And as I said, we've packaged them. They were ongoing roads, but the contractors have not been paid for a long time. So most of them have demobilized. So we've repackaged them and added them to the big push. And this includes, for those of you who know, Domi-Kitasi Road. That is a road that goes from Domi-Kwabenya, and then you go through and you appear on the hill at Ashesi University. Kitasi, yes. Then, as you know, about a week ago, I was on the Ofanko-Nsawam Road. We have added that to the big push. The contractor has been giving money. Work is progressing satisfactorily. We also have the ongoing Adenta-Dodowa Road dualization. We have captured that under the big push. I think that's one of Oswald's projects too. Adenta-Dodowa Road. We've captured that in the big push. Then we have the beach road from Black Star Square to Tema. It's also captured under the big push roads. It's popularly called the beach road. Yeah, that one too has been captured. Now the contractor on this road, as I said, is Oswald Investments Limited. And I can say with my hand on my heart that he is one of our best local contractors. The good thing is, he works with speed. He works very fast, but he doesn't compromise quality. And so I want to assure the people of Dodowa, Afienya-Dawhenya that you have on your road one of the best Ghanaian contractors doing your road. We've given him 24 months to finish, but he has whispered in my ear that he'll do it in shorter than 24 months. And I want to assure him that payment will not be a problem. This year, the Minister of Finance, on my instruction, put aside 13.9 billion cedis, almost 14 billion, for the big push alone. Much of that money has not been used yet because we were still packaging and going through procurement. And so we're going to roll over that money to next year. And next year, we're going to add 30 billion cedis to the 14 billion cedis. And that's why I say payment will not be a problem. But next year, we're adding other sectors to the big push. And these include the health sectors. This includes the education sector. It includes the agriculture sector and agribusiness. And it also includes the sports sector. So under agribusiness, we're going to build irrigation systems for all year-round farming. One of the reasons why we're not able to achieve food security is we farm for 6 months of the year, and then we sit at home for another 6 months. We want to transition so that when we plant and harvest, we plant again and harvest all year round. That's when we can assure food security for Ghana. Aside from that, we have earmarked district roads for improvement. And so we have selected 166. Allow her to come. That's a member of the Council of State. Hey, Her Excellency, come. Come for Amedan. I go Obake. Aside from that, we've selected 166 constituencies with the worst roads in Ghana. And we're going to give them 10 kilometers of roads and drains and pavements a year for 4 years. So they'll get 40 kilometers of roads in the 106 constituencies that have the worst roads in Ghana. But we're not only constructing new roads, we're also going to maintain them. And so every year, the Ghana Road Fund is going to put aside about 5 billion cedis a year for road maintenance alone. Pothole patching, desilting, grass cutting, and all the things that keep the roads in good shape. Roads are important to any economy in transformation. If you go into history, America became America because of the road and rail network that they built early across the whole country, connecting the West Coast to the East Coast. That is when America opened up. We need to open up our country with roads, railways, aviation travel, so that we can push our economic transformation forward. And so this is the start of our economic transformation, by opening out our country, building quality roads so that people can move freely and goods and services can leave the farms and get to the market on time without becoming perishable. And so I want to commend the minister, Governor Agboja, and his team for the diligent work that they have done. Many people have looked on the big push list and said, oh, our road is not on it. I want to promise you that the big push does not take away our regular budget for roads. And so there still is the regular road budget, which will continue to improve other roads that are not listed on the big push. And so I wish to assure all traditional rulers, all our people, our farmers, that we're coming to you with good roads. And I believe that once from next year into 2027, we'll see a big difference in the quality of roads in Ghana. I thank you very much. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. Thank you very much.
Warriors here, this is Gungulum, 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 Gung. This is Ghana News TV. The time is 6 o'clock. Let me follow. Ghana.
So send this kefia manoni aba Africa ha. Usulem fi. Say ye fear wo pese wo ntono. Usulem fi. Edan ya na say japade a wani da so a wo pese oto wa Africa ha no. Usulem fi. Se wo send this sika ama odofo e de aboa no wo Africa ha. Usulem fi. Sanso e na se wo tie obi school fees ama no a. Usulem fi. Nyenti a make kamfo lem fi ama one say utimi send this car efa lem fi so a e mani begu bank account mu sanso e na timi begu mobile money account mu eno achi nso no de bia lem fi e wo daily rate a e ma hu sika dodo a wo send a wo benya lem fi e secured na wo send this car enche na nipa wo send ama no no ne nsaka lem fi wo USA, Canada, UK, Italy, Germany, Ireland, Netherlands, Spain, Belgium, Portugal and France. What the lem fi send this car untu ahwe bomodian dey use me code NEWS news na say ene any day they can register or lemfi so a unya bonus sanso and use chance so a ye wo bonuses ahodo a ye de ma.
Follow and watch Ghana News TV.
Mothers from our chiefs and our queen mothers. We also duly acknowledge the very kind support of the CEO of Wembley Sports Construction, who are the contractors who built the best FIFA-approved AstroTurfs in the country, Mr. Robert Tete Coleman. Mr. Robert Tete Coleman, we're very grateful to you. To our elders from the Shai Traditional Council, Nene Pandika, were you the first? Nene Asafwaje, Nene Tete Wangi, and Nana Yopeyu. You're all very welcome. We're grateful to you for your support. Also, we duly acknowledge the Archdeacon Joseph Lamte, who is the coordinating minister for the St. Barnabas Anglican Church and the former Archdeacon of the Accra East area. We're grateful to all of you for being here this afternoon to support His Excellency. And at this time, he will be ably supported by the Roads and Highways Minister, the Regional Minister, and Mr. Humphrey Awolete Williams, the CEO of the construction firm Oswald Investments Limited, to officially cut sword for the start of this program. Wachame Kawanyeme Piono Hine Wasuo Wake Ino
Abusianti Ghana Mampany, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and I was excavated in one who pijana so they bought from Kru Ewo Hodo.
The big push project le ne ma commence wo chapi he ko epa e comment ye dangbe suba ni chonka dangbe bi ome ne His Excellency Ejino Samina wani cha wale the state of roads here e hama comment iminiche and Honorable Sam George kanena nichumna ngechuo wa MP some wa tuhemunu the money normal dromio. His Excellency the President acknowledge the fact that employ Bemino ehi enehejo aje the big push project nge shai osudoku and go papa no pe wa made president ji manager ode opio president nine nika edi o chapi hi ope other roads ni po enyewe ne ma chen leka imi as regional minister in Leka award aside the roads and highways big push feeder roads Mbale award some of the inner roads chapi no be His Excellency Ebowandi Saminya hawo enehejo waha baba yenga God dangwe subalo wakama nejo ika edi o wange hemke yimka nichumi amajesisi na ma gbenya ni ma bi trepe ma na ka hime ka nichumi nejesisi ni ne wagbenya ha ma bi obe. Thank you very much.
Ti Ebusia Greater Accra Regional Minister Mame Linda Akwele Okulu na wani adwin komo no onim se ha eye enkrama mu nko ade na tese we no ni krom kasa na na omo ebeka
how ne de na sumpa wo kwan we su sensio top up de na kan kokamba especially bridge ne wo honum na enye kra ebia na ye call program ye fa roadway su na gbigbiri gbagba before bedu na wo sisi ukotodwe yes ya be copy market but because of the road in intino marketing timi nkoso na ye danyame asise ye papa odogu 1 odo pio se kutu se bam NDC fakade se wa base o promise ye campaign of road ni so no be hu ye no promise se o baso wa obeye road am pass so wa din ni boss en so na wa ba so oba be ye road na maya ye de pa na ye danyame asise asese anu ye betimi afa akwa aflawo akwa ye krom ama road ebe da hu ama traffic so ebe ba form amaye ye da na si papa nyame hira no o ma ne nyinche wakano wa ye beye okano beye jeme mama jama okano beye okano beye okano beye jeme mama jama okano beye sekutu why this fakadie
Itunyum baako di ama ye mampeni John Dramani Mahama. Osiadia oye. Mahama domenyota. Mahama domenyota. Maune irawo lewo domenyota. Bena ploga na duko. Maune irawo lewo domenyota. Bena ploga na duko. Domenyota. Mahama domenyota. Maune irawo lewo domenyota. Bena ploga na duko. Maune irawo lewo domenyota. Bena ploga na duko. Hey! Sekutu!
Well, thank you very much. We can assure you, if you know of Oswald, you will know that we are noted for the production of good quality roads. We are very particular about quality because that is the hallmark of our brand. So we can assure you that this project, even 1 year, from an engineering point of view, 1 year is even too much for me as an engineer. If we are working full scale, in 6 months, we should be able to finish this road.
So 6 months, you'll be able to finish this road?
Yes.
Which stretch are you talking about?
We are talking about from Dodowa through to Dawhenya.
Can you tell us the plan? What kind of plan are you working? Is it going to be overhead? How the plan? Can you give us some?
Okay, so it's a single carriageway, but approaching Dodowa town, it's a dual carriage, 1 kilometer dual carriage. Before you get to Afienya, the railway section is also a dual carriage. So we have 1 kilometer dual carriage before the railways and after. The rest is a single carriageway. We intend to work on one side. When we finish one side, we'll transfer the traffic to where we have constructed and then work on the other side. We are working with between 4 to 8 gangs all across the entire stretch. So we are working at 8 different work zones at the same time. That is why we are telling you that in a year, we should be able to finish this project.
So if I understand you, what about this particular footbridge or bridge? Is there going to be any design with it?
Yes, there is a design, but it's going to be done. You see, the footbridge is part of the project, but it will run concurrently. As we are doing our roadworks, the bridge is also under construction. So we are not waiting for the completion of the bridge before the road. They will run concurrently. That is the strategy.
Thank you so much, sir.
Right.
Kwani de yentumi sunu kwa no ede aseo yo nantina e body ni na e koda na ye ya e shake e body no kwani de enye kura enye
na eba ne sa moto no eni impact bia wo moto no so
moto de ha moto no so ko moto no de essay shocks no bebia ye sa shocks no moto no bebia e breki e nanti e breki sisi apo no we no sa breki aha no sa breki bebia moto no shake
President Mahama o enne wa betwa homa mu a ye hwe nim se fi ha akopem eye Dawhenya ho no Dodowa kwan in the next 2 years no omo yama mo asemu ye wate na sen na moje no
ayewde so of kwanu de se omo ye de mama de wa ye juma ma ye pa ayewde pa no mo ba be kwana ma ye de amiase nyame hira no nyame ma na onko ye nim pa
na wo send this cafe amanoni aba Africa ha Usulem Fi say ye fia wo pese wo nto no Usulem Fi edan ya na say japade a wani da so a wo pese oto wa Africa ha no Usulem Fi say wo send this sika ama odofo e de aboa no wo Africa ha Usulem Fi sanso e na say wo tie obi school fees ama no a Usulem Fi nyenti amekanfo Lem Fi ama one say utimi send this sika e fa Lem Fi so a e ma ne begu bank account mu sanso e na timi begu mobile money account mu eno achi nso no de bia Lem Fi e wo daily rate a e ma hu sika dodo a wo send a wo benya Lem Fi e secured na wo send sika enche na nipa wo send ama no ne nsaka Lem Fi wo USA Canada UK, Italy, Germany, Ireland, Netherlands, Spain, Belgium, Portugal, and France. What the Lemfi send this car? Untuare. Bombardier they use me code NEWS News. Now say any day they can register or Lemfi swa. Unya bonus. Sanso and I use to chance swa. Your bonuses are hodwa. Yadema.
Menu makwekwe sa sempa kania. Seme nam na meti asempa na mamo amane a na ma no keka me. Anyem bia wate ANS Trading Agency Limited nka. Sa wo ka say door to door for no de na watwa. Esanse obi ne wa wo say won wo sa door to door business nim. Wo nneoma wo UK a wo de kwa Ghana. Ana say Germany a wo de kwa Ghana. 3 to 5 weeks ebekwa kodu nipa ne puna no say try. Na de mo demo sronko wo say adwuma de we mu ne say wo mo bo no. E da form say boko. ANS Trading Agency Limited. E wo air freight special service. And nneoma ne ye de be fa plane. Entintempa na akwa Obetima for South Africa, we also the new free Ghana, Aqua UK, and Germany. FAGG them, which are also at a year, I mean drop a bomb. ANS Trading Agency Limited pair, and a 40-footer, any 20-footer container. FA UK, Edico Ghana, and Germany, Edico Ghana. Oma Manuel Mayemre, import to, export to, them there for you. Omo Ghana Namani, 0249 170 423. UK has over Freya 0790 802 7527. Germany 09173 771 2733. Ubenya ANS Trading Agency Limited. Our West Croydon ANS Trading Agency Limited. Quantum Brantem. Wana bebo ya baso. Maybe next time in your fill up from the bebro.